Continuing Scream 4, Part 2. Charlie has got Sid at knife point. Okay, here we go. Okay, my jaw is on the fucking floor. Jill the killer? I literally had like a small suspicion about her for like a little bit. Like, I talked about it a little bit in Scream 4, Part 1. But I brushed it off because I thought she was going to be like the main character of the next series that they're doing of Scream. Like Scream 5, 6, and 7. I was like, not... What? Why? How? Who? She's framing Trevor? Oh my goodness, I literally thought he was the killer. She's doing a good frame job. She shot Trevor in the dick for cheating on her. Okay, Jill might be my favorite killer. Kudos to Emma Roberts. Oh my goodness. My favorite killer is Jill. Okay, this movie, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little lying last part when I said the movie was doing pretty good. I was kind of bored a little bit throughout Scream 4, like, not gonna lie, but damn, Jill's back must be hurting with how hard her reveal freaking changed my opinion. Like, she's carrying this movie so hard. Jill wants to be famous. That's why she's doing this. I love it. They were dropping hints throughout the movie that she wanted to be famous, but I didn't even clock on like a while ago when she was like, how could you deal with all that fame? She's jealous of Sid because they're related and Sid takes up all the attention. Jill just stabbed Charlie in the heart. Oh my goodness, she's a savage. Jill doesn't want friends, she wants fans! Yeah, bitch! Jill stabbed Sid. Okay, I think Sid actually might be dead this time. That looked like a fatal stab. I don't know. It was a little low. It might not have been. I don't know. Jill is like grabbing on her face like this, like freaking out. Okay, now I gotta do my frame job. Like she's acting like a crackhead touching her face, like, okay, now I've killed Sid. Now let me start framing. She's ripping her skin and hair off with Trevor's fingers so he has her DNA. This girl is so committed. Jill, you go. I'm rooting for Jill. This movie was so boring that I am rooting for Jill. Go, Jill. You are carrying this movie. This might be my favorite Scream just because of the ending. I don't know. I don't know if the ending carries it that much. It depends on how Jill ends up. I love that! Jill stabbed herself in the shoulder and then she kicked the table and went, ah, fuck! I love her. She's so dramatic in the right way. I love it. That would be me, bro. I stab myself. Ah, fuck! She's beating herself up, jumping around on glass and shit. Like, what the fuck? She ran into a picture frame. Ah, I love how crazy this bitch is. Damn, she jumped onto the glass table. I thought it was going to stab her. Like, the table was going to stab her and Jill was going to die. Thank goodness. I want this girl to survive all the Scream series and be the main killer. I love her. People were not lying when I saw that TikTok of people saying, like, all the girl killers in Scream are always better than the guy killers. They always are, like, so much more interesting. And that's so true, especially with Jill right now. Like, she is one of my favorite killers. Jill got away with it! She's on a freaking gurney, getting took by the ambulance, and she's smiling while the paparazzi's all around her like, how do you feel being a hero? And she's smiling. How do they not notice the fucking smile on her face? What? This is the best Scream movie ever! Oh my goodness, it was so ass until the end. Jill's back is breaking, carrying this movie so hard. Jill's in the hospital, and she said she wants to write a book with Gail. What? Wait, she said with our matching wounds. How does she know that Gail got stabbed in the shoulder? Dewey, pick up on that. Dewey, you need to pick up on this. I don't know why he's not picking up on this. Like, how does she know that Gail got stabbed in the shoulder? Unless she's the killer! Dewey didn't notice. Seriously? Sid's alive! Yes! Sid's gonna wake up and be like, Jill did it! Jill did it! Jill unplugged herself from that machine. She got up out of her hospital bed and she is on a mission to kill Sid and make sure she don't wake up and ruin her fame. Gail is a good detective reporter because she figured it out before Dewey. Like, how did she know I was stabbed in the shoulder? Okay, finally at least someone figured it out. I was gonna be so pissed if no one mentioned that, if I would just notice that. Jill and Sid are fighting. Okay, the old versus the new. Here we go. Jill is whooping Sid's ass. Oh my gosh! Yes, Jill, you crazy bitch! Sitting here with a bedpan, knocking Dewey's ass out, just boom, boom. Usually in a movie when they hit someone with a bedpan, it's one hit, knockout. She just bam, bam, like 10 hits until Dewey knocked out. Damn, I feel bad. Damn, Judy came in clutch. She saved Gail. Jill shot Judy in the stomach. I really, there's no way she's dead because, like, they're cops. She's got a bulletproof vest, I believe. That was cringe, but just cringe enough that it's badass. Freaking Gail said clear, and then Sydney said clear, and came up behind Jill with one of those defibrillators and cleared that bitch in the side of the head. Just clear. Like, yes. Okay. That was great. Oh my goodness, I wish this movie wasn't ending like that. I want this movie to go on forever. That was great. Jill's my favorite killer. Can someone survive a defibrillator? Is that possible at all? Leave that in the comments. Please, guys. Could someone survive a defibrillator? And if it's possible, they need to bring Jill back for the future movies and say that she didn't die. I'd be fine with them retconning her death because I want her back so bad. But then also, yet again, I don't know if she would be as good in another movie because, like, it was just such a good surprise twist. I don't know. Okay, now that might have been a little too cringe. It crossed the line. Freaking Sid said, first rule of remakes, don't fuck with the original. It was kind of badass, but, yeah, a little cringe. But, okay, we'll move past it. Judy is still alive. She jumped up and said, wear the vest, save your chest, then knock back out. That was great. Judy might be the MVP because she was always helping out and she always seemed real sus, and I thought she was sus, but maybe not MVP, but she did some good. I feel bad. Damn, Judy. You were good in the end. The movie is ending with a bunch of news reporters standing out in front of the hospital like, survivor, Jill, she's made it. She's a real hero. She made it. I can't wait to see what everyone's reaction would be when they revealed that Jill was actually the killer. That was great. I need to search some stuff about this movie. I want some lore on this movie. This movie was so interesting. Damn, I loved it. Was she always supposed to be the killer? Like, she had to have been, because, like, that caught me off guard. Like, I learned recently about how in the third movie, Amber, or not Amber, I don't remember what her name was. Something with an A. Anissa? I don't remember. There was some girl in this third movie that they said was also supposed to be a killer with Roman Bridger. Before the movie came out, but then they changed it because, like, I guess someone figured out who the killer was before the movie came out. But that's really interesting. I wonder if anything like that was changed around for this movie. Real quick, I'm about to search some stuff about that, so I can comment on it real quick since I got some more time. Okay, so I did some research. Apparently, Jill was supposed to survive the fourth movie and was supposed to make it into the fifth and sixth one. And she was supposed to be, like, someone was going to be hunting her down. Like, a new killer was going to come out and be, like, blackmailing her and be like, I will tell everyone that you were the killer if you don't. Like, whatever. Like, they were going to blackmail Jill. I really like that idea. That would have been fun. And apparently Sydney was supposed to be in a coma and not remember that Jill was the killer. So, like, Sid would be getting back her memories in, like, the fifth and sixth movie. And then eventually remember that Jill was the killer. That would have been so interesting. I love that. But I also like how Scream 4 turned out anyways. The reason I wanted to search up about that is because my friend really tricked me with this one. My friend Kaylee, she told me before watching this, she said that Jill was going to be the new main character going forwards for the next 3 Scream movies. And I think she was using some of the information from online where they said that Jill would be the main person for the next 3 Scream movies. But I also think she was just also doing it to kind of trick me into making me think that Jill was going to be the main character. Because I feel like if my friend wouldn't have implanted that thought in me already, I would have suspected Jill a lot more. Like, I suspected her a little bit, but I always, like, shoved those feelings to the back of my mind, like, no, there's no way she could be the killer because my friend said she was going to be the main character for the next 3. So, that was a little sneaky of my friend. I feel like if that wouldn't have been said, I would have clocked on to Jill being the killer, but maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows? I might not be as smart as I think I am. But that was really interesting. That was one of my favorite Scream movies. That ending carried it. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to rewatch this movie. Like, I will rewatch it. It just won't be, like, as good on rewatch because the ending's so good. The whole next time I watch it, I'll be, like, waiting for the ending. Let me rank the Screams real quick so far. My favorite one's got to be Scream 4 because of the ending, but without the ending, it would probably be one of my least favorites. Second favorite, Scream 3, then Scream 2, then Scream 1. I know Scream 1's at the bottom, but I do love it. It's just the others surpassed it. But that doesn't mean Scream 1 is bad at all. And I get that other people have it as their number one. But yeah, that's my ranking so far. On rewatch, 4 will definitely be lower.